first game with the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and get this bitch started. Hope my team got enough rest and ready to go to war.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Williamson out there with Wiggins. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Iguodala in at the point. And for the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Irving. And it's Harris in at the three, the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn.
Yo, man up on James.
Harden against Iguodala. Here's Griffin. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Booker with it. Guarded now by Durant. And the dunk by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker. And now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Now, here is Irving. And the pass to Durant.
Yeah.
Harden scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Back to Durant.
You better try to shoot some threes through the defense.
Fires the three. Wiggins with the rebound.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
Pass to Irving. And the rejection by Marjanovic. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Gang.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Shot clock at 5.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Oh, shit.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Inside, it's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Marjanovic, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And here are the Nets. They trail by 3. Booker against Durant. And the rejection by Marjanovic. A nice shot by Irving.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And Brooklyn making a change. Johnson's checked in. Here's Griffin. And the Nets miss again. Here's Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Iggy just using his tremendous athleticism there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Irving against Iguodala. And the rejection by Marjanovic. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. So for the Nets, Luwawu is check in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. That's Mills in for Kyrie Irving.
Patrick Mills.
Hey, yo, Mills!
1:56 left here in the first quarter. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock.
I don't know where you thought you was going, boy.
The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Mills from the arc. Triggers the three-pointer.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Brooklyn trails by 3. Brown the pass to Johnson. This is to Mills. Driving inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league. Mills getting better at scoring off the dribble.
Ain't no way.
Here's Williamson, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Brown. The shot misses. Good D by Williamson. Pass to Marjanovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And that one, good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Philadelphia 76ers up by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
It's the Nets now. They trail by 7. And it's Brown missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups.
No way.
They've got Marjanovic. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Zion Williamson. And there's Iguodala. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Mills. And here's Booker. Iguodala outside. There's the drive. And then Iguodala with the dunk.
And just a spectacular play from Iggy there. Seeing a path to the basket and just taking off towards the rim.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the rejection by Marjanovic. To the right side. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Wiggins. And here comes the break. Here's Booker. Lays it up and off the glass. 6 points for Devin Booker.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Mills passes to Durant.
Paying attention while I was playing.
He takes it in, and then Durant with the dunk.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Pass to Marjanovic. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 this quarter. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Brooklyn making some changes. Joe Harris is checked in for Luau. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Durant kicks to Harris. On the wing, Irving. Down low. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 6.
Shoot first kind of guard. Kyrie Irving doesn't waste any time.
And Smitty, inevitable that a player's physical gifts may diminish over the years. But one thing about Blake Griffin that will never go away is his leadership ability.
I totally agree. He's one of the most respected players in the NBA, and that will continue even after his playing days are over.
And here is Durant after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. Can't hit from 12. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to KD. Pulls up on the elbow. That one wide left.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Booker the pass to Marjanovic. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Marjanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harris. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Now here's Booker. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
That's a 3
And
second
he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn.
floor for your home team. Alizé Thompson.
Here's
They
Irving.
need that.
He has
They
6.
need that. Fuck it.
1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Looking to end the run. Rejected by Booker. Here's Wiggins. And he converts the layup.
Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins has got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Irving passes to Griffin. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the rejection by Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Irving. From downtown, the rebound by Marjanovic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy.
timeout,
These are the
man.
nights you relish,
Coach
but
scared
they're
out
tough
there.
to replicate.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now, it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Luwawu is checked in.
Better luck next time. Second one.
26 seconds left in the first half. Outside Griffin. No good again that time.
Oh, that was Griffin.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Count that bucket.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Philadelphia 76ers up 19. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, both sides was running out. Nets did not come to play.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant.
Andrew Wiggins.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Mills, and it's Griffin in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here's Mills, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. For three, Durant, and the free ball is good. KD's got 5.
And what do you expect? Durant's not going to let you disrespect him on the other end without an answer.
From deep, Iguodala sinks the triple.
Andre Iguodala.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Griffin. Top of the key, Harris. Griffin trying to get open. That's good from Harris on the assist by Griffin. He's got 5.
You know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Griffin's gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Just over a minute and a half had passed here in the third quarter. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Here he goes, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Outstanding work from Iggy. So skilled in finishing off the drive.
Timeout called the Nets.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Patty Mills. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stump. The drive by Booker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brown finds Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. Passes it to KD.
Minutes to play. Third quarter.
1:56 left to play in the third. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan is checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Now here's Jordan. Irving passes to Harden. Irving against Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. Irving's shot is good.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Booker. Buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got 15 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
The pass to Irving. Here's Luwawu. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Irving. Wiggins with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Boy.
Johnson is checked in for Brooklyn.
James Johnson.
Come on, bro.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. Johnson over to help. For 3, Booker drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
On its way from Irving for 2, drained for 2 points.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Here's Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Ain't gonna make all of them, but
Irving against Iguodala. Irving passes to... Oh, what a play!
Irving is not playing, folks.
And that's what you want to see more of from James Johnson, being authoritative at the rim.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
But Irving,
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Philadelphia 76ers delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game.
I want to put him in. Let him show a little bit. You know what I mean? I'll put him in for him. You've been going fucking crazy anyway, man. My man's getting there. He the only
It
one.
may be already out of hand. So it's Jordan on the bench. Here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Williamson out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Carter missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Jordan the pass to Wiggins. Back to Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Now Carter. Passes to Johnson. He kicks to Mills. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side, Jordan. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Mills with it. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Now here's Iguodala.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Brown is checked in for Luavu. And Mills kicks to Carter. Over in the corner, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. The layup missed. Here's Brown. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Here's Jordan. Right to the hoop.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
All right, let's see if they woke Jordan. Let's see if they
Here's Mills. Brown outside. Carter on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Carter, the pass to Claxton. Out to Carter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton with the bucket.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Here's Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Johnson.
What's up? 30 years at the ball.
And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. Driving the lane, and the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
He woke up. He had to wipe that little stress out his eyes. You know what I'm saying?
1:58 left in the game. Jordan up top. He dishes it to Mills. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Carter outside, back to Mills. The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Jordan. Wiggins outside. Back to Jordan.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his second personal. First team foul.
Bad, bro. They're trying to get y'all ass beat, bro. So y'all want to call.
And here's Brooklyn.
Charge. Not doing it.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. No good. Good D by Williamson. And the dunk by Jordan.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Carter dishes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Johnson. They grab their own miss.
Go ahead, bro.
And here is Jordan. And they double up Jordan.
I'm finna try to see if he can hit it.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Mills kicks to Carter. Johnson against Williamson.
Bring that bitch in his paint.
Johnson, the pass to Mills. Just 4 to shoot. Takes the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.